I was at the gym today, and there was this older lady here doing some fucking like 90s video workout shit. And every time she would finish a set, or a few reps, as some people would call it, she would write it down in her notebook and then pull out her reading glasses, by the way, in the gym, and just start like calculating her next workout. And I'm like, this isn't fucking yoga class, lady. Get the fuck out of here. And I'm only saying that because she was giving me the stink eye because I was doing chest today. And, you know, when I hit about 80, 85 pounds for single hand dumbbell, I had to point that out. You know, I tend to drop it a lot faster and a lot more aggressive because I'm tired. I've exerted all the energy for that moment, and I have to now recuperate for the next 45 seconds. So this older lady's like giving me the stink eye, but god damn, she kind of had a fat ass. I don't know if she was wearing a diaper or what, but I would have ate that shit up for real. Like, pull that shit aside. Pull it aside right now, Grandma. But it's stinky. I don't care. We'll plug our noses. Ugh. But yeah, anyway, welcome back to the No Filter podcast, everybody. I was thinking about the other day. I was like, I think I might change the way I like title my podcast from here on out. So it'll be No Filter Podcast episode 99. Only because when I try to think of a title, I can't really think of everything. Sometimes, you know, it's not as good. It's not as funny. It's not as eye-catching. So I'm going to try that for a little bit and see how that goes. Change little things up here and there. So, yeah, not too bad. If you guys hear the wind in the background, I'm sorry. Also with the birds chirping. I have my window open today because it's not, like, incredibly still out. When it's still, for some reason, gnats make their way through my screen, which really annoy the piss out of me. So if I just want fresh air, I just go for a 5-mile walk. So I walk 2.5 miles there, and I walk 2.5 miles back. With that being said, I encourage everybody to go out and get some sunlight, touch some grass, or whatever's left of it if you live in Illinois, because we just got our first rainfall last night for the first time in 2.5 weeks. So it was refreshing. Woke up this morning, Chuck got the dust washed off. So I've been really neglecting that lately, man. Just how long it takes me to would wax it and stuff. So I'm going to go to somebody and get ceramic coated and stuff. Don't have to worry about all that. Have someone else do it, and I want to get detailed again. I haven't had it cleaned out yet. I've always done it myself, which is fine. I like doing it, but, you know, going to someone professional, they'll get all the cracks and crevices you miss on a daily basis. Oh, man, I've been pretty restless lately. I don't know what it's been. Well, I do now. I think it was like part depression or something. Who knows? Because for the past 2 weeks, you know, my diet hasn't really changed or anything. Speaking of, I gotta run to the grocery store later. My diet hasn't changed, and neither has my sleep schedule. I always get about 5 hours of sleep, 5-6 hours, you know, max. Not really a sleeper unless it's like the weekend, and I'm tired at work, I'm tired at the gym, I'm tired at home, and I discovered recently that my brain does not like to shut off. Now, I have not seen a doctor about this, but I don't need to. I'm a doctor myself, all right? Dr. Ed in the office, okay? Yeah, dude, my mind's been going crazy for pussy or something in my sleep, and it's just making me very restless. And it sucks. Not actually from pussy, but just from, like, weird dreams and shit. Like today, alright, woke up at 6, went back to sleep, like around 7:30ish. And I woke up around 8:50, and it felt like it was 1 p.m. Like, it felt like I slept forever, because I was fighting Kung Fu Panda, butt-ass naked, in his dimension or some shit. So, yeah, it was a rough one, I'll tell you what. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some Ritz crackers. Hold on. Most definitely not sponsored by Ritz crackers, but I just randomly got hungry, and I'm not starting this podcast over, and I'm not gonna hit the pause button. Oh, yeah. That hits the spot, I'll tell you what. Shout out, by the way, to the random dude who commented on my last podcast and subscribed. He said, this is the best podcast out there, or something like that. Hang on, I'm going to pull it up. Because it was really sweet. It made my day. Some random ass dude, if you're listening to this. Thank you. Yeah, appreciate you. Where is it at? There we go. Let's pull this up. And then we got to look at the... I got to mute this as soon as it starts, though. So it doesn't overlap. Yeah, best podcast out there. I was like, I don't think it's the best, but thank you. I wonder how old this guy is to think that's the best. Like, obviously, they have Bill Burr, Joe Rogan, Dave Chappelle. They all have podcasts, but you come and really listen to this one. Now I get to tell you what pussy feels like, all right? It's like this warm pocket of, like, luscious juices, bro, that you could eat and get those proteins and those acid breakdowns and shit. It's fucking awesome. Pussy is like immaculate because everyone goes, oh, she had banging pussy, but to be honest, for me, like, maybe because I'm a different dude or something, but pussy to me kind of all feels the same if the girl's well taken care of. Like, from my experience, all of it's been good. I've never had an issue. So I think, like, maybe I got lucky both times and it was good pussy, but I've never, well, yeah, I would say both times must have been really good. So I don't want to brag, but I'm 100% into it. Which I think it's weird that you can't count different bodies because you didn't do dick and pussy, right? Like, I cannot tell you how many girls' vaginas I've touched but never fucked. That's a big one. And then, like, how many times I've gotten my wiener sucked. Which, by the way, black girls give the worst head out there. All right, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I had one girl, my first blowjob, in 8th grade. By the way, I was a late bloomer, so I don't know how the fuck I was even getting hard, but I remember getting a blowjob from this black girl, and she was gagging before she even got on the dick. I was like, calm down, ain't even that big, calm, Jesus. But looking back at it, I'm like, the dick grows with you. She was already going before she even was halfway down my wiener. And either that could have been one of three things. She was over exaggerating to make me feel good. My dick must have been musty or something. It was at her place, so, and her house smelled like shit, so had that like black person house smell. And I'll go into more depth with that in a second. Or 3, she had a very bad gag reflex. Something about it, man, just really turned me off, and she just like the worst head all around. Like, she was wiping off her spit and stuff. I'm like, no, that's what makes it good. The wetter, the better, right? Oh, no. She was 2 months younger than me, but it didn't matter at the time because we were so young. But she was a grade above me because she was flying through these grades until she got addicted to coke and marijuana. So, you know, obviously has an abusive boyfriend. So I think she's doing great. She dropped down, became a stripper. You know, common sense ain't so common. She, and she's the first girl I ever went down on, too. I went down on this one girl. Same girl who gave me my first blowjob. She's like, all right, I did you, now you do me. And I remember going down there, and I was just like, I basically, like, flat out died right there. It was like, the taste hit my tongue like it was, like, you ever put your tongue on a battery? And you get that little zap through your tongue. That's what it was like, but the stench made it 10 times worse. So I remember like licking it one time, and my eyes rolled in the back of my head. And I went back up. I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm just not feeling too good today. And then she was like, ugh. We broke up like 2 weeks later. Probably because I never touched her again. And that's the thing. I think maybe it would have been a better experience if she was more experienced. But she had a boyfriend before me, and her man was bragging about how good of a head she gave. She was a slut, basically. Now, looking back, she was a whore. Smart, but a whore. I'm just eating on this podcast. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm hungry. I just got done with the gym. Fuck you. And then going back to the black people's houses and how they some smell. Used to have a friend. I'm not gonna name him because he lives in a different state. So he's too far away to come and defend himself. And his house always had that weird, like, old grease smell. His family ate a lot of fried chicken, so that smell was lingering in his house consistently. What'd you have for dinner last night? Chicken? Oh, wow. And that's not even a stereotype thing either. Like, that's all they usually ate was fried chicken. His mom, sweetheart, loved her to death, ended up passing away from a heart attack. But I don't think those two things were related. Damn, these Ritz crackers are dry as shit. God damn. But if you go to a Mexican household, it always smells clean. It always smells like laundry detergent. And if you go inside a white person's household, it smells like a wife beater. The dude, not the tank top. I like that musky smell. My window's open, and I swear to God, I think I just saw someone walk by. And I guarantee they're probably wondering, like, what the fuck I'm talking about. I get that a lot. I had a few comments here and there, like, oh, what you said was racist, and I have to remove it because it's not good. Or I got a comment the other day that said, fuck you, you're not funny. Which, I'm like, whatever, you do you. But, it's like, damn, how long are we into this podcast? I've been eating, I think, for 11 minutes. These Ritz-ass crackers. I never really understood that, where it's like, hey, I don't have a lot of comments. People can see this more than ever, so please don't, like, comment that bad of a shit. Maybe something, like, even it out, write something good about it, too, while you're at it. But, sorry, I'm just checking my thing. No, something about it, man. I forgot what I was going on about. Would you think twin pussy feels the same? Like, seriously. Do you think twin pussy feels the same? I know there's a lot of factors that go into that. I think it does. Oh my god, dude. Imagine fucking two twins at the same time, but also it would not be as cool because they're sisters. So, are they the same weight? I'm going to take a notepad down right quick. I think it depends if they're the same weight. Because if one's fatter than the other, you know, they're not exercising anything. And not to mention, if you're fucking a fat twin, don't do it. I'm talking 300, 400 pounds. And one's like 25. It's like one twin ate all the fucking, all the fat in the womb. Which is weird that you see some twins out there like that. Where it's like one's like, they don't even look like twins. They're just twins because they were born like a second apart. Which, dude, wouldn't that be a doozy? Your kids coming out holding hands, ready to annoy the fuck out of you for the rest of your life. Nothing wrong with twins, but at the same time, I recently just saw a video of a lady giving birth. I cannot remember if I said this on the last podcast. And I saw this lady giving birth, like, head on. And I legit sat up, and I thought I was going to pass out. It was so gross. Ugh. It was so bad, dude. It was more of like she was taking a fat shit out of her pussy. And some people watch that, dude. Some people watch it like it's a miracle of life. This guy was watching his wife give birth, and shout out to him. He really took it like a champ. I did not see myself being able to do that. Doing what he did, that was a whole nother level of manliness. And I hope that one day, if I ever have a girl get pregnant, I could be in the room, but the doctors are going to need to get a bed for me too, because I'm going to pass the fuck out. I think it's also because it's stressful for the man, but if I was a female, dude, props to females. I could never push that out. No wonder some choose abortion. Which, by the way, I just heard of one of my friends came out to me the other day. He goes, "Do you support Roe v. Wade?" Because it's been a year. It's been a year exactly since they overturned it to the states. And Damn, so good. It's been a year since they overturned it to the states, and I'm like, no, I really don't give a fuck. Like, if I really cared about someone getting an abortion, I'm too busy focusing on someone else's life, right? Not to mention, put me in that position where I'm with some. I had a one night stand. This lady gets pregnant, and she says, "Hey, I don't want to keep it." Why should I have a say over what she does? Like, yes, I was telling her all this dirty shit during sex, like, come in this pussy, you know. But like, if she turns around and gets pregnant and says, "Hey, I don't want this," hey, fuck, you do you. If you want me to go with you to get this abortion, I'll pay half. You know, we both created this problem. We're both gonna take care of it together if you want to. It kind of goes into men should not have a say on that topic. I can't remember if I've ever talked about this on this podcast, but I don't support Roe v. Wade. Wait. I don't support banning the decision that people should be able to make freely on their own. Because it's like some women don't want babies, and that's okay. Let them don't have kids. And I don't think they should be punished and have to wear a fucking, what are those like little hats that women have in their vaginas? That like helps keep the sperm from going into the hallways. See, can you believe there's men out there who have the same IQ as me making decisions for this country? Oh my god. And they're like, yeah, we don't want it. But turns out they actually, I just saw a fact where it's like the reason why Roe v. Wade was overturned to the states because they want to keep our population up. So that their biggest fear is population collapse. Hence why that if you get an abortion, a lot of them say carry it and just give it up for adoption. It's like, what? First off, that's some bullshit. All right, let me tell you something. If you don't want to kill the baby because you have a heart, and also, I also think if it's more than like 8 weeks, it has fingernails or something, it has like ears, or it's like it starts off as the butthole. I don't know how babies work anymore. I've been out of school too long, but no, it's if why the fuck would I if I was a female? Why would I carry something for 8 to 9 months? Sometimes a little longer than that. Because the baby's stubborn, doesn't want to leave the fucking yuha. How come I would give it up and let someone else take credit for that work? Hell no. Not to mention, like, if I'm gonna fucking kill it, I'm gonna kill it. Why would I want to give it up for adoption where it's like possibly the kid's parents could be a different color, and then he has to wonder why for the rest of his life that his dad's black and he's white. You know how fucked up that sounds? That sounds sad. Not saying that different colored parents can't own different colored kids, but, you know, at least if I would be, dude, I would totally adopt a black baby. So adorable. Shiny skin. Here I am, bashing it, but I would do it. That's why I like fat black women, bro. Like, you know for a fact that if you're fucking a fat black lady, her baby coming out beautiful. Damn, that was a loud smack. I don't know. Somehow, I just think I like fat black bitches. Like, if I'm watching porn, that's my go-to search. I won't even lie. Like, fat black bitch. But not too fat, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got a few friends who have black moms that are on the heavier side, and I'm like, oh my god. Oh, you about to catch me lacking. Don't leave me alone with your mom, bro. I'm gonna fuck her brains out with my dick. Gonna in and out, you know? Which they're putting a Five Guys near us. That's I won't expose the location because I'm not sponsored. But no, they're putting a Five Guys by us, and I'm not disappointed. I feel like I should go try it now. I don't remember. I don't think I've ever been to a Five. Oh no, I have been. But I walked in, saw the prices, and said no, and walked out. That was when I was working McDonald's though. I was making fucking $8 an hour. I'll never go back to McDonald's ever again. Well, maybe I would. But like as a part-time thing to be manager. Get that manager position, get signed off and everything, and then quit. Basically take all the what's it called? Take all that experience. There we go. I was trying to find the word. Braden texted me. Let's see what Braden said. He said his food he was eating was gas. One of my friends, Well, my friend's sister just bought a Jeep. I'm jealous. But she's supposed to be working like 7 days a week for her job, but she's never there on the weekends. So I think she's just exaggerating. Like I work 7 days a week, 12-hour shifts, and I'm like, do you though? I mean, personally, I think 5/12 is a little ridiculous. As I worked like what would I work this week? I worked only 54 hours this week, which ain't that. Which to some people that's a lot, but was it 54? Yeah, 54. But the check be hella good. I don't work that much anymore though. I think I've grown so used to 40-hour work weeks, which I know it sounds bad, but you have to grind to get where you're at. And I could not be more thankful for the company that I work for that let me work that much overtime, that gave me all the opportunities to make the most out of everything. So, yeah, shout out to that. Speaking of, my boss, who I won't name because I've never named him once on this podcast, and I'm not going to do it now, not till he leaves, just got a promotion, so he's moving to a different location next week. And my old supervisor, who got sent to another location to become higher up, is coming back to run the plant. So I'm a little on the fence about that decision because I'm going to miss working with my current boss. He was a great guy. I didn't like him at first. I won't lie to you. In my opinion, I thought he was just a piece of shit who just wanted me to leave. And he still wants me to leave. He wants me to move on, find something that I'm really passionate about. But like I thought he just wanted me to leave, find another job, and basically shit on Cardinal for the rest of my life. But no, it's I really grown to like him, really grown to respect him, and I'll probably add him on Facebook. I don't know why I haven't done that yet, but I'll do it when he leaves, so it feels like I truly will miss him. I don't know. I'll get over it. I had a maintenance man. I'll name drop him. His name was Matt, and I don't want to drop his last name because I don't know how common his last name is, and I feel like you could find that pretty easily. He was our maintenance guy, and he quit about a year ago. And ended up that like really hurt me. I don't know what it was. He quit. He got a better job as a different maintenance man in a cooler setting, and it was also closer to home for him. He was driving like fucking 45 minutes to work. I think he was driving like a Power Stroke diesel. So I don't. Oh my god! So he was telling me how much I was eating away at his wallet because that's when gas was like fucking $5 a gallon. The highest I've seen it by my area is like $5.19. If that fucking sucked. That filling up my truck was like $135, almost $200, something like that. But I remember when my old maintenance man Matt quit, it sucked because I looked at him like a dad or something because it still affects me to this day. Where it's like, damn. He told me this one story that I'd like to tell everybody, which is he came up to me when I was working and he goes, "Hey, you want to know something fucking hilarious?" And I said, "Yeah, what's up?" And he says, I walked in on my son taking a shower because he was going to check on him because he's still a young kid, so he wanted to make sure he was doing okay. And he walked in on his son holding a pail of water, like a bucket of water with his dick. And me and him were just fucking laughing our asses off because that puts me to shame. I don't know how. I don't want to know. Don't want to ask any questions. But for some reason, that just puts me down. I don't know what it was. But he walked in on his son holding a fucking pail of water with his dick. And him and his son have not spoken about it. He's like, I'm not going to bring it up. He goes, he's not going to remember it in 7 years, but I will. I miss that man sometimes. He was a good friend of mine. I hope he's doing good. But he's not a phone guy. Like, he had a cell phone, and his wife would call and text him at work, and same with friends and family, but he would never answer it. The only way he would answer it is if someone was, like, dying. Or he called you, which would be so rare. And I don't know, it's just one of those things, I guess. I've been playing a lot of video games lately, and, a lot. By that, I mean, like, maybe a couple hours a day, like 2 or 3. That's being generous. I think that's a lot. Play a lot of video games. And my favorite game right now is CS:GO and Fortnite. And I know people are gonna shit on Fortnite. Go ahead and do it. I'm only 21. There's people like Ninja. How old is Ninja? Let me look him up. How? How? Come on. How old is Ninja? He's 32 years old. Ninja's 32 years old and he's playing this game. Which I recently just saw a clip of him backing. I'm gonna eat another cracker. Backing up. About how streaming 8 hours a day is harder than working a 9 to 5. And I could actually agree to that on some level. I am not a streamer or anything like that. But essentially, being a streamer is hard because you consistently have to make good content. You have to be funny or like angry, whatever your niche is. You have to be good at what you do. I just put my mic. Consistently. Same with being on my podcast. Like, I have to have a consistent flow of conversation with myself. Because if I don't, then people get bored. And what people do when they get bored, they go and they find something else to listen to. But being a streamer, man, that would be stressful because for 6 to 8 hours a day, how long you do it, you have to be funny for that duration of time, right? You have to be consistent. Unlike me, who would go to a 9 to 5 job and can bullshit around for 8 hours a day and still collect a paycheck at the end of the week or bi-weekly, whatever your shit's set up as. And that really speaks because it's like, but you know what? That's why I'm on the fence with that, because I also feel like when it comes to podcasts or playing video games and streaming what you got, your consistency should be based off who you are. Too many people out here trying to pretend something that they're not. When I'm on here talking about fucking fat pork chop, pussy lips, and fucking Mexican households and black people and white people, the whole 9 yards, fucking chode ass dicks, tuna cans. That's just who I am as a person. In fact, this is actually cleaner on my podcast than I want it to be. With that being said, it's like your content should be based off who you actually are. Because if you're having a hard time keeping up with the person that you're pretending to be, no one's gonna like you. In fact, like, that's the one thing I see in, I don't watch Ninja at all, and I'm going to call him out right now. He's a 32-year-old dude who plays video games, and either the clips I've seen of him is either being, like, a really good gamer, or raging over getting killed, or on top of that, there's one more that I saw. But there's none that, like, show emotion besides that. Oh, and when he wins a game, right? So with that being said, it's like, I don't think that's who he really is. I don't think he's someone who gets mad every time he gets killed, or it's just like I am Speed, that kid who, like, yells at the Pikachu and stuff, like that stuff. I don't think he's originally like that all the time, but because that's what he became famous for, now he's got to pretend to be that person all the time. I think that if you're trying to be something that you're not gonna hold your spot for long. That's why if this ever gets famous, just know this is how I am in person. In fact, I think I'm worse in person. Man, it is really windy out there. What the fuck? But it's nice, really relaxing. I hope you guys can't hear the wind too bad. But moving on. Take that obviously with what you want, but. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Fortnite lately, too. I've been grinding that fucking game. Probably because it's just so easy to shit on kids. And also, like, it really just... When you and your friends aren't really caring for a win, you're just fucking around, I think it's a good, like, just bonding time. Good to get some relaxation in. I also played Warzone. Warzone's over fucking rated. Warzone's fucking dog ass. I played the second version. I believe it was. And that game was like trying to convince your grandma to suck your cock or something. It was impossible to play. It was just you would you know, maybe every once in a while, if you land in the right spot, you would be able to get a gun and get a kill before you die. There's 130 fucking players on that map, and you're gonna tell me I drove around for 4 to 5 minutes without seeing anybody from north to south, east to west, east to south, north to east, you know, shit like that. And you're gonna sit there and tell me that fucking dog ass game. I can't stand Warzone, and the fact that a lot of people play it. What is it that the game with the proximity chat? They gotta put that in more stuff, proximity chat, so you can fucking yell the N-word at little kids. That's why, you know, if I think they need to first off remodify all the Black Ops zombies, like redo Black Ops 1, redo Black Ops 2 and 3, like with the multiplayers and shit, and with the zombies. You know how fucking awesome Kino would be, or Moon? That would be some baller ass graphics, but no, let's not do that. Let's not make money. That's why I get confused. Why don't they take an... Everybody wants an older style truck now. That's what's in. Older style truck or Hellcats, obviously. Like, but when it comes... There's a big selection of people who want a newer box body with no rust. Make a box body Ford, a Chevy, a Ram. Put newer stuff in it. Give it a little bit of more updated interior. Dude, that shit will sell like hotcakes. Do like a special release every year. Like a different year. Like 1999, or that's not too long ago, but like 1888, you know, wait, not 1888, 1988, you know, go back in time, bring back the older looks. And I know they're not as aerodynamic, but, you know, if they're going for gas mileage, make 4 cylinders, make 6 cylinders with turbos, V8s, do the whole 9 yards. You're gonna make fucking money. And shit, worst case, you're not gonna get fucking buyers if someone wants a gas one and you're making electric vehicles out of it. But, you know, wouldn't that be cool though? You get a hint of the past with the future inside. That'd be fucking awesome. Bring back box bodies, you fucking assholes. Stop making them fucking look the same. It's not cool when I see a truck that looks like a different truck, because it's a different truck on a different truck on a different truck, because they're all going for the same look. But, you know, I don't see anything that really stands out anymore besides the Slingshot. The Slingshot, by the way, is a motorcycle that has, let me pull it up. I gotta make sure I'm right on this. Slingshot. Why is my caps lock on? Fuck you. Okay. Fucking, I wrote in Slingshot and it didn't. What? God, I hate Yahoo. I don't know why I've not. Hang on, everybody. Hold up. Let me pull this up really quick. Google. All right. All right, I'm looking it up. Hold up, everybody. Okay, so Slingshot is a motorcycle, basically. Ooh, how much do they cost? Ooh, only up to 40 grand. That's not too bad. But so basically it's this motorcycle slash car. I don't know the incentive behind it, but it's fucking pretty sick. It's a cruise around, in my opinion. It's a motorcycle, you know, it's a 3-wheel motorcycle at this point, but the wheels are in the front and 1 wheel's in the back. This thing looks sick. I want one. But I don't, you know what I don't like? I don't like the Harley Davidson that has 3 wheels in the back. It just looks like a fucking bike wearing a diaper. Like, no offense, but it, like, obviously it's older people who drive one, but if I see a younger person driving one, I'm gonna shit on it. Should eat another cracker, hold on. This tastes so good, goddamn. Ugh. Damn, sorry I'm eating in your guys' ear. I hope you guys enjoy it. Anyway. Yeah, dude, I'm a huge fan of these Slingshots. If you go into shopping, I don't know why it just doesn't do that, but where would you even get one? I want to test drive one. Do you need a motorcycle license to drive a Slingshot in California? 3-wheel motorcycles or motorcycles with a... so I'd have to get a special license, but that's okay. They only have 200. Dude, this would be an awesome cruise around car. Hang on. I need to. I need to find out where the fuck I could test drive one of these. This looks fucking awesome. So I'm looking at. Oh my god, this one's 30, but oh my, these are awesome though. These are okay. So the highest one is only $37,000. That's a lot. Let's break that down though in money terms. There's a guy who opened up a dealership, which I'll get into in a second here. So we're gonna round up to 40,000. Let's just say it's a $40,000 fucking bike, and you do it with like 66 months. That's only a 600. Oh, it's $606 payment. What the fuck? I would never pay that much for a bike. But this one comes with like a rooftop and stuff though, so it's not even really a fucking bike at this point. It's like a car with one less wheel. Not to mention it doesn't come with a spare. Dude, I gotta test drive one of these. Where the fuck is this? Hang on. I don't want a rental. Where can I test drive one of these? Okay, that's a rental. Is there a dealership for them? All right, now I'm involved. I'm moving you guys over here. Come with me, and you'll see a world of imagination. Okay, there it shows. Oh, is there one in DeKalb? What is this? No, that's not what I'm looking for. Nope. Don't want that. Okay, what's this? Where is this at? That's in. Oh my god, I don't want to go that far though to look. Find a slingshot dealer. Yes. All right. There's. Dude, I want to go try one. I want to test drive one. I want to see what it's like. Only 35 miles away. That's like an hour drive though, I think. Yeah, dude, I want to try one of these. Enter my zip code right quick. Let's see what. Yeah, it looks like I'm not buy one anyway. I would have to drive a little bit to test drive, and I think that's a lot to test drive, but oh, hey, that's where I went for work. As I'm looking at a Google map, like it's not going to be there. No, man, I got to try one out now. Let's see if they have any on Facebook Marketplace. That's always a good one. I guess there's a lot of stuff going on in the news lately that they refuse to talk about, but I'm not going to get into that today. I don't feel like getting up. I love when people post pictures of them in their clothing trying to sell it. Oh. Ooh, that's a nice couch. Moving out of towers. So they want this as free if you come get it. No, fuck that. I don't want to come get it. The hell you think I am? If anybody, someone's selling the Ocean Gate thing. By the way, that fucking thing made no sense to me, right? So I talked about in the last podcast how they should have looked inside the actual Titanic, and then they said that their thing exploded on day one, and I don't understand that. Like, what? If you look at the pictures of the submarine, it's like, who the fuck made this? It's not a big window or anything. And the only time you get to look out is if someone's taking a shit. That's not really, you know, cool. That to me, I'd rather just fucking look online. I'm gonna look up older cars, see if they have like a Challenger or something. I'm always on the hunt for an older car, even though I want something newer all the time. Cause it's like I like the newer stuff, but you know the older stuff also got a good look to it. And I also don't like driving manual. Everybody's like, I like to feel connected to the car. Yeah, not me. I want to take my hand off the fucking stick when I drive. This person's selling this 1967 Dodge for $34,000. You're on fucking crack. I don't see anyone buying that from you. You know, you can always tell when a black person's owned a car because it's got extremely big rims and, like, nail-sized tires. You know how fucked up that is? I know that sounds, like, really racist, but you could always tell. Always tell. I want a golf cart, dude. That'd be awesome. I'd cruise around that motherfucker. God damn. But what would my insurance even be if I got an old car like this? Wouldn't it be more expensive because it's, like, more to insure? Ooh, there's a rat rod. That's cool. That's cool. The other day, me and Claudia were driving, and she goes, Jaguars are a real car? And I'm like, yeah. Yeah, they are. I don't know if they still... Someone's like, 1998 Cadillac sedan, $800, and it shows pictures of dogs. Okay. Dude, the shit I would do in some of these cars. Like, I would totally jump a ramp with this older vehicle. Jesus Christ. Sweet home Alabama. This one has really wide tires. So wide that I don't even think my tire, like, it's got like an under view of it. I don't think I could actually like fit between that. Someone's selling a Jeep Wrangler for $3,000, a 2000 flat for $3,000. Is this a manual? Oh my god, dude. They had the floor covers and it looked really good, but he showed pictures of the underneath and it's rusted. There's no floor. Oh my god. He wants $3,000 for this? Yeah, hang on. Let me just go fuck myself really quick. God damn. Fucking idiot ass motherfucker. This one looks like a tomato deal going on. Oh my god. Some of these cars, dude, they're asking for like ridiculous prices because it's what? Because it's older? Someone's selling a 2014 Ford Mustang 5.0. Only 7,000 miles on it. Why is there a picture of a garbage can in this? What the? Okay, hang on. Now I'm determined to get through this. Let's see what's this condition. I sold my Mustang and took off parts before trading in. Please show for part. Oh, so he's selling just the parts. He's selling the floor mats. What? Get the fuck out of here. I want like one of those little Britain cars, you know what I'm saying? Like they're really tiny. You could basically park in the back of a pickup truck. That'd be pretty cool. Damn. Ooh, a 1988 Corvette Coupe for $4,000. For $4,000, I tell you what. I have a friend named Keenan at work, and he always talks about buying an older car, and it's like, where the fuck do you find these? Where do you find these listings? Because I look through here and all I see is fucking dog shit, you know, like a lot of, and then if you don't, you know, ooh, 1952 Ford, that's cool. You know, if you don't want to put a lot of work into it, you're looking at like fucking tens of thousands of dollars, and it's like that's not even worth it at that point. God, what does he drive? It's the Firebird. Am I thinking of the right name? I feel like I'm drawing a blank. I feel retarded. Would you fucking autistic girl? I know it's gonna sound like the entire time, but Jesus. Nope, I don't. No, I don't see anything for that. Yeah, man, I got nothing. Do you think they sell sex toys on Marketplace? No way. No way. Holy shit. What the hell? What the hell? Okay, let's go back. Oh, I just typed in sex girls. Nope. I don't want to be on a list. Don't want to be on a list. I looked up sex toys, and all it came up is, ooh, a bowling set for $10. I don't know if this is what it meant, but this is how Facebook took it. Oh, someone's selling a vibrator. Only partly used, it says. Okay. I feel really weird right now, just looking at all these toys. Kinetics. The thing you built while your parents fought and fucked in the bedroom. I don't know. Oh, you guys ever play with Kinetics? That shit was crazy, man. I snipped my finger on that shit so many times. Whew. Damn. I got clean after this. I don't know how long have I been doing this podcast. Oh my god, I've been doing this podcast for 45 minutes. I feel like I just got lost. I don't remember talking about half this shit, but what's called. I had one of my friends ask me, damn, I just bumped into my mic. Why are the podcasts been a little bit shorter? And it's kind of hard to explain, but the easy way I take out is it's just easier on me. I don't feel like I have to have quiet time during my podcast. Like, I don't know if you guys noticed, I've had less quiet time. I've gotten better of just kind of talking and keeping the flow going no matter what the situation is. And a lot of people don't agree with it. They think that I should just edit out the quiet parts, but if I do, then the podcast gets shorter. Not to mention, you could really just tell during the quiet parts that I got fucking gears hitting each other and spinning because they don't normally work at the same time because I'm trying to figure something out. So it's always a good time. Always a good time. But, yeah, man, it's one of those things where I just kind of try to keep the content short. I don't try to overextend it. I'm not going for ad revenue, obviously. So, yeah, other than that, everybody, I think I'm going to call it a day for this. I have to start cleaning my apartment because it's kind of gross in here. I won't lie. If you guys like it, don't forget to smash that like button like every gay YouTuber. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell your friends about it. Please tell your friends about it. Let them know that there's an autistic kid with a microphone out here. And I'll see y'all fuckbags later.